Today we're staying at one of the most iconic hotels in Bangkok, the Conrad. This hotel is part of the Hilton group. There are two hotels actually, the residence part and the hotel part. We are staying in the hotel part today, so let's see what this hotel has in store for us. Walking into the lobby, the first thing that you notice is how shiny and well lit everything is. It's nice and open too, feels so premium, absolutely wonderful, and after a very friendly and quick check-in, we were off to the room. Let's check it out. Now, this is possibly the smallest room I've had so far, but definitely not the worst, that's for sure. Now, of course, the Conrad is one of the most luxurious brands of the Hilton portfolio, and they do have some very cool stuff like free gifts, for example, this rubber elephant. The bath itself, of course, was very big, freestanding bath, a nice glass shower cubicle with a rain shower, quite modern looking, nice amenities, and the pièce de résistance with the Japanese washlet toilet. I promise you, once you use one of those, you won't want to go back. Now, the rest of the amenities, very nice, I have to say. The whole selection here, and the Mojave Ghost soaps are really nice. There's only one sink, not a double sink, but of course, if you can, just deal with that, it's not a big issue. And here we can see the rest of the room. As always, is a big glass window for some voyeurism or for safety, so your kids don't drown or whatever. But yes, very nice soft towels. And let's go check out the room. One of the other things that you get here is a nice big soft robe. Not as fancy as some of the other Conrad robes that we've had, like for example in Abu Dhabi, but this will do, of course, for a simple stay. Mirrors here, mirrors there, everywhere. All right, let's go into the room now. We got a little mini bar area. The free waters. What is this? Thai Denmark milk. That's interesting. Here, the fridge. Oh, look at that. Even a black label. Okay, this is a serious minibar. Impressive. Ice. I wonder if there's an ice machine somewhere on these floors. Tea. Look at that. Very nice. Quality, amazing. So these are the renovated rooms. So if you're on the executive floor, you'll have a renovated room, which is this, and I have to say, very, very nice. Absolutely. Very nice. Huge pillow. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Holy crap, yeah? Oh my God, amazing. And of course, if you go, not all Conrad still do this, but here you have a famous Conrad animal. The one in Japan, for example, is a duck. The one in Thailand is a little elephant. Very, very cool. Now, of course, the hotel room has an obligatory TV, a decent desk to work at, but we do love a beautiful view, and what an incredible view of Bangkok. This is really what makes a room special in my opinion, and this was really up there with one of the best views. All this greenery and these modern buildings and also old buildings. It was really a pleasure to look out here and enjoy the vista. As I mentioned before, I was not impressed with the size of this room. Don't get me wrong, the quality of the room was fantastic. All the finishings were perfect, but just a bit more space would have been great. But what they lacked in space, they had in soft product. For example, you could choose from a whole arrangement of pillows. You can have non-allergenic pillows, rubber pillow, contour pillow, feather pillow, miracle pillow, and buckwheat pillow. Good Lord, okay. All in all, I would say that apart from the size of the room, everything else is fantastic. Definitely a very nice place to stay. And of course, the hotel has other facilities. So let's check out the pool area. So we've just had a torrential downpour, and that's why everything's a bit wet. But let's go have a look. Here we've got a cool little jacuzzi pool. Lovely, lovely. That's a very nice poolside area. And that is a very decently sized pool, I have to say. Look at that. The weather wasn't perfect, but I can imagine this is a true oasis in Bangkok. Just adjacent to the pool is where the gym is. Now this is a very large and well-appointed gym. As you can see, you have all the nice little amenities here, cold drinks and so on, fruits, whatnot. And of course the gym itself, which in this case is nicely laid out. There's loads of space, lots of machines, a very nice place to work out. Next it was off to the lounge. Now this is one of the better lounges that I've been to. It's really big, it's so well decorated, you have incredible views. It basically wraps around one of the towers, and so you can get amazing views from pretty much any direction. Definitely a very cool place to hang out. It was never full. Of course, with this size lounge, it's difficult to fill up, which I found really good. We did not eat anything here because we had some plans for dinner, but we wish we had, because look at this. You can just look outside and see the city of Bangkok in all its smoggy glory. Here you're looking down onto the 7th floor area where the pool is, and here you can see the tennis courts. Unfortunately, because we had some dinner plans, we didn't get to try out the lounge at the dinner time with the free cocktails and food, but it must be pretty good. Here's another look at the super fancy lobby. Really well made. I definitely like it, especially these panels on the walls. Feels really premium. And on this floor, there's also the Diplomat Bar. Here you can have some coffee or a casual drink in the evenings, although I would say there's a much better view, of course, from the lounge. And after a wonderful night's rest, nothing cooler than opening those electric blinds from the bedside table. And of course, it's time to indulge in some breakfast. Now, before I show you the whole buffet, I'll show you the highlights for us. There was definitely the noodles and the eggs Benedict, and, you know, how can you say no to ice cream for breakfast? Now, I have to agree, we were a little bit late to breakfast, which is why it doesn't look as amazing. It probably did much earlier. But of course, what's important is the taste and the variety. And I was surprised. I thought that there would be much more. I was probably, a bit blinded by the Conrad Dubai's offerings for breakfast. But I mean, the food was great. There was nothing to complain about at all. But I think there just wasn't that wow factor that I was expecting. But as someone who got his breakfast for free because of his diamond status, I shouldn't complain at all. And that, my friends, is the whole breakfast buffet. Another nice day in the Conrad Bangkok. I have to say, we are very happy with everything so far. The poolside especially was pretty cool. The breakfast was also good. Not as insane as I thought it was going to be, but still tasty. We didn't get to have the lounge like snacks and stuff because we were out. But the location here is great. You're not far from Plunchit station. There's a free shuttle that goes there. You're close to Nana, Sukhumvit, party areas and so on. But yeah, I think we're ready though to go to our next hotel, which is the Hilton Millennium on the Chao Phraya River next to Icon Siam. So stay tuned and check us out next week when we go to see that hotel. So see you there.